Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, it's the 30th of November and it's time to do what I colored in the month of November. So what I'm going to start off with first is this book I got by Such and Such Diva, Stained Glass Christmas. And I don't know, but maybe some of you remember that I got some Ohuhu markers. And I thought I would start at the back of this book and work myself forward. It's easier that way for me. And see what I can do with those Ohuhu markers. So I did quite a few pages because it got to be really fun. So this one here, and this is just plain Ohuhu markers. I used, well, I think I got 100 of them. I'm not sure. Let me see, I got 48 and 48, and a little over 100 of them. 3 different sets. And the colors are, yeah, they're beautiful, and they are so nice to work with. It's, you know, it's taking a while to learn how to use them because it's tricky when you've never done much of it before. I did this one with lighter colors, and I did use some glitter gel pen. There we go. You can see that now. Just a little bit. It's either glitter or metallic. That's pretty cute. Here's Santa. I used gold glitter gel pen for the buckle and the buckles on his shoes. And for the most part, the colors are what the colors were meant to be. I started to get a little bit more creative once I kind of got used to how they work and the colors that they actually were. Now I used more glitter here. I used some Pentel Sparkle Pop up here. And I believe this is, this must have been an Arteza one. And I did the squares in the corners, just a little bit more in some parts of the bells with a bit of glitter. So the pictures really turn out nice. He has such beautiful pages, and they're just gorgeous done. Now this one I think is just straight Ohuhu markers. I really like that one. I think I may even be halfway done this book. I like this. I tried to keep the blues in the background really light so that it would look like snow. And these ones aren't true to the color chart. I changed it. I was getting a little bit more experimental. I really like this one with the checks. There's no glitter on this one though, it's just all marker. And I think this one here is all markered also. It's the very last one, the next one that you'll see. It's, oh, maybe the one after that, that I've started branching out. And this is pretty true to the colors that were in the color chart. This one has a lot of glitter on it. I did not follow the color chart. I started a bit of it, and then I just, I needed to make the tops of the bulbs, the decorations, the glittery silver, because that's what it looks like when it's on the tree. I made all the stockings the same so there wasn't so much confusion for myself. I made glitter in the corners surrounded by black and red. It just seemed to pop right out. Yeah, so this one was mostly kind of my own creation. didn't follow too much the chart. And the last one, I followed nothing at all. And I used some glitter here, glitter gel pens, and then I found 2 or 3 shades that matched it in the Yo-Hoo-Hoos with the green, the blue, and then the purple, and that's what I did the 3 wise men with. And then I made gold for this the jar of whichever gift it was, frankincense or myrrh, I'm not sure, myrrh. And then I did the same thing around the border. I changed it all to what I wanted. So this one is really pretty. I like it. And I do love the Yo-Hoo-Hoo markers. They are very good. I'm really satisfied with them, and I will definitely buy them again when they run out or if I need more colors. So I'm going to put this back in because I imagine I'll be working on this one again. Now that I've got that, I don't have very many left to do, so hopefully I can get it done and have it done by the end of this year. This is a book I got from a neighbor of mine, and I actually like this book, this ugly sweater book. Because you can just do anything you want, and that's what I did. I used some glitter, I used some artisan markers. I just put color wherever, and I just made the background, like the base of the sweater, kind of a purpley gray. And then I just went to town. So I got some glitter going on. And that one wasn't a bad book. This one, oh, and I forgot to tell you who did that one. It's Creative Haven, I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Yeah, Ellen Christensen Craft is the one who illustrated, but this is a Creative Haven book. This one is the Nutcracker art by Scott Cummins, and there's 30 nifty nutcrackers for coloring in here. So this is when I first got the Yo-Hoo-Hoos, and I did find that I was having difficulty, but that's because I picked too big of a face to start with. So what I did was I intentionally made it look so that his eyelids were darker, because there was spots, and then there was a spot here, and I could do nothing about it. I couldn't fix it no matter what I did, so that's just the way it is. But this was, it was too big. I should have started with a smaller picture, but I'm happy with it. I like it. He's a cutie. Now this is a Dover coloring book. Art Nouveau Windows stained glass coloring book by A.G. Smith. So this is the first one I've done in this, and I've had this book for quite a while. Let me get oh darn, I should have brought a piece of paper up, shouldn't I have? It's okay. I forgot. How's that? There we go. So this is done with the Yo-Hoo-Hoo markers. I'm going to tape it to the window. I didn't want to tape it up there before I showed you because I thought I might forget to include it. There's some, I think this may have been the first or second. It was very close, and you can see where it got a little bit darker and then lighter. But yeah, it's just getting used to the technique. But yeah, I love it. I love them. So that was Art Nouveau Windows, Dover Publishing, by A.G. Smith. Probably do more of those. This book is Friendship, Vintage Grayscale Art by Rachel Mintz. This is my little cutie patootie. This is done with Holbeins and polychromos. I started this as a color along, and then one morning I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't get back to sleep, and the light wasn't good enough to record, so I just finished them off. So hopefully this in December here I'll be able to do an actual color along and be able to finish it on camera for you. or a color and chat, whichever way you want to view it. Doesn't matter to me. So yeah, that's a very cute one. So that's Friendship Vintage Grayscale Art by Rachel Mintz. Like, look at the face. It's just cutest thing. So I did work in Whimsical Girls Holidays, Festive Occasions, and this is the artist edition. I have to take it down because it flips up so it'll hit my camera. This is done with Albert Dürer watercolors. And I didn't color the picture and then put water on it. I used my the water brush and took the color off the pencil and then put it on. I was very happy with the way the face turned out. I really liked it. A little bit difficult with some of the blending in, but this is my my first time doing something like this. I did put glitter gel on her jewelry, her earrings, her lips. I used a pink glitter, and the hat I used jelly roll glaze, the black glaze. There you go. And then I used gold glitter for the detail on the top hat. And I also used the glaze, jelly roll glaze, on her gloves, her full-length gloves. There you go. It's a little bit hard for this one to kind of glitter. I think I could have actually put another coat on. Maybe that's what it needed. Yeah, maybe I'll try putting another coat on that and see if it comes up any shinier. Now the dress, I went over it several times. Like, God, I can't remember how many times I went over it with different reds. And it isn't quite the color red that I wanted. I wanted a more vibrant red, but it's practice, right? And then I just used different shades of cool gray for the buildings and all the windows. I wasn't about to make them all different. And I did shade with some dark blue and then to the light blue. And I put some cream and then white up here around the moon. So everything is colored with the same stuff, except for the glitter gel, of course, and the glaze. But everything else is my Albert Dürer Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I think I'll do more in this book with water. Now, this did wrinkle like heck, really bad. But what I did was I remember I heard somebody, I'm not sure who, they said when they're done, they turn the page over, and on the back side they spray it a bit with water and mist it down, and then close the book and put weight on it. And that's what I did. And it took out just about all of it. There's a little bit on the side that still shows that it's a little bit wrinkly. But you know what? You should have seen it before. It was like waves. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with it. So once again, that's Whimsy Girls, Celebrate the Holidays and Festive Occasions, coloring book by Hannah Lynn. And of course, it just wouldn't be a month without doing a few in Worlds Within Worlds, and this by Kirby Rosannes. I don't know why that. Oh yeah, I did do this one. So this is done with my Luminance pencils. I did use some Arteza gel pens. Silver, especially. I used silky crayons. Bic Gelosity, acrylic paint, and the Uniball Signo. And I did do, up here is the silky crayons. And the acrylic paint, I put a little bit on top of the clouds. And I did use some gold for the flags on the ships. And then the Bic Gelosity was mostly the fish down here. because they're really small, and I just, you know, colored them all like that with different color. I kind of made every fish that looked the same color. And then the skull, I kind of had these shades of browns and taupes, and just left the inside white, so it would stand out. The tops of the waves, the crests of the waves, I used my Uniball Signo, and just went in there and did the very tops, the white. And I really like it. I really like how it turned out. It turned out much better than I thought it was going to. I had some problems with all the people in the boat, so I just made them all the same. Put a little bit of color on them for their skin, and then I just made hats and everything red, and then the rest of them blue, because it was hard to differentiate between the little people and then the side of the boat. So I just did the best I could. And then there's a little boat in the background here. I just made it dark so that it blended kind of in with the mountains in the back. I also used the Uniball to go over the black lines in the clouds. I enjoyed this one. It was I'm branching out a little bit more into different mediums, so that was enjoyable. And I think I did another one in here. Oh yeah, I did. I did this guy. So these bees, I did this with polychromos. And Jelly Roll Stardust is, where did I use the jelly? Oh, I used the Jelly Roll, no, the Spectrum Noir Crystal Clear. That's what I used on all the wings of the grasshoppers, or bees, whatever they are. I think they're bees. So there you can see it, a little bit there. I only used one coat. Maybe I should have used more. And then the Arteza Antique Gel Pens I used, so I think I've only got a couple of them left. I did all the eyes and the bees, this bluey green color. So I like it. It really stands out. And then made all the little worker bees red. And all the ones that carried ships, I made them green, so they all look the same. And this ship, yeah, these was even more difficult. So I just made the figures gray and the boat browns. And same with all the boats, so that the people all looked the same. They were just shades of gray. I didn't have to try and figure out what was faces and hands and hair and hats. It was difficult. I didn't color in the background. I liked it the way it was, and I thought the background might make it, I couldn't pick a color for the background either because of the red and the green. I thought, I don't know what I'd do for the background, so I just left it, and I'm happy with that. So it's another page done. So that is Worlds Within Worlds by Kirby Rosans. And last but not least, Mouse Guard by David Peterson. And I did this one. I used polychromos on this. I also used some Holbeins for the skull and for the tips of his hair, his fur. I used some Arteza glitter gel pen. No, that's not Arteza glitter. That's Jelly Roll Moonlight, I think, for the buckles, the silver for the buckles. And I used the glaze for the claws that are down here. Arteza glitter gel pen was up here, a silver. The Jelly Roll glaze, it's the black toenails. And then I just put a white stripe on them with my Jelly Roll, my Uniball Signo. And then I kind of just drew lines across. Instead of coloring the background in, I just drew kind of lines that were sideways, and did 2 or 3 colors, and kind of I made it a little bit creamy in the middle, just to make it look different, because the pages, they kind of all start to look the same, you know, because I really want to complete this book, so I needed to do something different. Different shades of gray and a little bit of white in here for the metal on this, and the same with his scepter, or whatever we're going to call it, axe. And I did put some gold just up here on the side of his helmet. The bones, I kind of just did different shades, you know, of some greens and some browns and some lighter tones to have it stand out, because the background behind it is quite dark. And the same with the inside of his skull, his eyes. That was dark, so I kind of made the bones lighter so that you could see them. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. I really like the way it turned out. So again, that's Mouse Guard by David Peterson. So that's what I've colored so far in the month of November. I'm done for the day. I won't be done doing any more. So now it's time to pack all this stuff away and figure out what I'm going to be doing for December. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.